Hi, welcome to JJ's Productions. We've got another Hitman 2 video. This time we're in the Isle of Sgail and we're doing one challenge, the final countdown. So this is a little bit of an annoying challenge for me. I'm not particularly fond of this one, but that's because I do like the Silent Assassin ones. So when it tells you have to do it in a way that isn't Silent Assassin, I'm not particularly happy, but yeah, what can you do? So I've started undercover as one of the architects, that's quite hard to say fast, and we're going to climb up this pipe and we're going to shoot a camera through a window. The idea is the constant is going to walk through this area, and we want to basically make sure that we aren't seen just as we're setting up a little bit of a... Well, we're going to use a remote concussion remote rubber duck. That's quite hard to say as well. We're going to place the duck here, and the idea is the constant will walk past the duck. As soon as he does, we're going to detonate it and it'll knock him out, but the explosion will draw attention and therefore his body will be found. This is all very annoying. I really wish you could knock him out or do something to make him run off without actually having to have body found. It's like, for instance, I've tried doing leg shots, I've tried spooking him with loud gunshots, quiet gunshots, and nothing works other than having him knocked out and him being found. It's so annoying. So, just keep keeping up with the video. I have also smuggled in the electronic key pass things, the disposable hackers, whatever you want to call them, disposable scramblers. Shot the surveillance there, and I'm going to lure this woman inside. I've got the briefcase with me, so I'm going to throw the briefcase inside. And the Constant's just walking down the stairs, so I'm going to get the concussion detonator, and as soon as I see him coming down the corner, I'm going to detonate it. So 1, 2, 3, boom, body found. So already scores penalised. We're going to subdue this woman, and then we're going to pick up the briefcase and go out of the room pretty fast, because there's a slim chance that Sophia Washington will come this way, and we don't want her to see that body. If you have my luck, she'll go that way. If you don't, she's going to go by that laptop pretty much, and she'll probably bring the guards with her. So if that's the case, just get in this room sharpish. If you have the pattern that I do, the reason I say this is because it is a little bit unpredictable with explosions. If you have this pattern, what I advise is doing what I'm doing, which is getting a raider disguise and, you know, just putting both of them in the closet. So I use the screwdriver to draw one of them over. I've left the briefcase as an item of interest so they don't just turn around and go, "Ooh." So yeah, they go and pick up the briefcase. That's enough time for us to go behind and subdue one of them. Then once he's in the closet, we can knock the other one out close quarters if they aren't doing that weird floating animation. And we can actually go up close and subdue them. So we have got options, like I say. It's not ideal that, because I don't know about you, but I don't want have to knock both of them out, but we need this room. So as you can see, he just turns around just as I was about to knock him out. I found that quite interesting. It's as if it's in his programming to actually look for where his buddy is. Anyway, use the briefcase, knock him out, drag his body into the closet, and I would also pick up the gun because we're going to kill Sophia in this room. So as you can see, drag it in. If you also use instinct, you should be able to see the Constant, and I think it's around about now he disappears. I found that animation so funny, I might have actually recorded it in this take. He's in the helicopter being escorted away by Lucas Gray, and you can just see an instinct, his body just flying. It's like, woo. So yeah, it is pretty funny watch. As you can see, Sophia's coming into the room next door, so all we're going to do is wait. I think actually, there we go. Yeah, I can't help it. It's a goofy little animation, but yeah. It annoys me though they don't tick off do not eliminate the Constant. I think that would have been a good little box to tick, but hey ho. So the idea is now we've got a timer. We've got to kill both Zoe and Sophia in 5 minutes. It's not that hard. We're going to wait until the timer starts, as you can see. We're going to use the poison syringe. That's Sophia already dead. The reason we've used poison is because I haven't got a place to hide her, and poison is the best way of getting rid of her without actually having to worry about it. So one target down. The next one's Zoe, and she can be a little bit finicky, but there are 2 good ways to take her. Now, I tried option 1, and I wasn't very fortunate as far as luring both her or a guard. The idea in this chance or opportunity, or whatever you want to call it, is that we're going to drop a weapon, hope a guard will take it away, and also hope that she will investigate the noise. It's a long shot. I've used it when I've done the necklace kill, So if you're curious, I will leave a link in the top right corner for the necklace video. But yeah, this wasn't really the best opportunity. I was just taking it because I'd looked at the map and I thought, right, she's coming this way, so let's see if it'll work. So I did drop one of the guns, and the idea is she should walk past, and if you get the timing right by throwing the screwdriver, she'll go to investigate the gun and she'll tell a guard to take it away. But there are problems with doing that. For starters, she'll walk off before the guard's taking the gun away, and also sometimes, as like this instance, even the guard isn't interested. So this really isn't the best time. I mean, I actually thought I got lucky at that point when she stopped to take a look, but I think that was just the AI giving me the middle finger, to be honest. So yeah, I was a little bit frustrated with that, but it was no big deal. So as you can see, we're going to start again, and we're going to go to method 2. Now I found this one the more reliable method, because all it requires is essentially a good aim, which is we're going to drop a chandelier onto her. So if you don't know where I'm talking about, the chandelier's into the room. It's going to be hard to describe this, to the right of here and a right again. You'll see in a second. I really wish there was, if anything, I wish I paid attention when they have the labels on screen saying new area discovered, this is this room, because I could be more accurate, but instead I'm giving very vague directions. I tried dropping that gun to speed things up because my thought process is Zoe takes a bit of time talking to that guard. So I thought if I drop the gun, the guard might take the gun away. Instead, it had a weird secondary effect that it took her bodyguard away, which didn't really have an impact because the bodyguard would most likely come this way, but it was still amusing. Might have interrupted the conversation a little bit as well, so again, nothing too bad out of it. So I'm going to go through here, we're going to line up the shot for the chandelier. Got the pistol out, and really all we got to do is just make sure we can take the shot. So let's just check the dual works first of all, which is what I did. So yeah, there are the two chandeliers. We're going to aim for the far one. Don't hit the near one, otherwise you're just wasting your time. So it's pretty simple this, and as you can see there's 2 minutes left on the clock. So if you do miss your shot on the chandelier, I would advise getting rid of the bodyguard, drop any weapon and just get rid of him. And then try in that little area to get Zoe. So there's still opportunities. I mean, as you can see, she's walking this way. We're going to line up the shot. Just make sure that guard on the right doesn't see you. Try and take as much cover as possible, but as you can see, it's not that difficult. Just make sure you're in good cover. And that's it. As Diana says, that was a close one. You know, it's not a fun challenge for me. That I think if you could have got rid of the constant without risking silent, without compromising silent assassin, I'd have enjoyed it a lot more. But that just taints the whole thing for me. So yeah, at this point I was just trying to find a way of getting off the map without being spotted. Yes, it doesn't count against SA at the moment, but I still didn't want to be compromised. So you know, you think, okay, let's just get out of here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like. I'm aiming to get 5 likes on as many videos as possible, so if you could be 1 to 5, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you again soon. This has been Josh from JJ's Productions. See you again soon. Bye for now, everyone.